Okay, guys, so we should be live. So, another late live here, but it's been a long, crazy day. We'll let some people join in and we'll get things kicked off. So, if you guys haven't checked out, we did upload a new video for today. I ended up picking up a new swap. Henry says, hopefully, I'm awake enough for the awesomeness. Yes, sir. Hopefully, I stay awake long enough for awesomeness too. Mr. Super, what's up? What's up? So we'll do a Friday night live here and do a little Q&A. Tim's Old School Custom, the Hellcoda looks sick, man. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Joe says, baddest truck in the country, in my opinion. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'm just trying to get some stuff dialed in too, so that way we can enjoy a little bit more. But it's kind of what comes with this custom stuff is a little bit of an R&D process here. So, but that's cool. We're just getting through it, and at the same time too, like I said, I'm trying to get myself ready so that I can get out of here. Is the other plan. So another update on that too. Yeah. So last week, it's not like I wasn't doing anything all week. Like I said, there was a bunch of just little stuff I wanted to get kind of ready so that I can sell this place, and then that way I can move. So that's kind of the plan. And yeah, I've just been getting a bunch of that stuff done so that I'm hoping tomorrow I can finally list it. So kind of crazy, kind of a little bit nervous, a little bit excited, a little bit of everything. But I think it's going to be a good change. Because right now, if you guys saw the video that I posted today, like the garage is so crowded, like it's crazy. There's absolutely no room in there, and I don't really have anywhere else to put stuff right now. So plus, yeah, it's just we definitely need a bigger space at this point. Let's see. Darren says, "Hey John, good to see you. I saw the new video today. Very nice. Thanks, man." So yeah, that was a crazy purchase. I was not expecting that. That was like a yesterday thing. Literally, I was just kind of I don't know. Sometimes before I like fully wake up, like if I just wake up, I kind of just browse some stuff. It's kind of like I don't know. I don't. This might sound weird, but I don't like watch TV necessarily. I just I don't know. I'll just entertain myself with. I'll either watch like a documentary or I'll just browse stuff like classifieds. That's kind of like what I do in my pastime. And I was just browsing and I was just curious. First, the way that whole thing happened was originally I started looking for the 96 to 99 Viper motor, which is actually has forged internals, but it doesn't make nearly the amount of power as the new one. But I started looking for that. Didn't really see any good prices, and then just for kicks, I decided to look to see if there's a newer one, and that one popped up for like a ridiculous price. And I didn't really have much of a description on it, so I called them and said, "Hey, I'm inquiring on this thing. Can you tell me more about it? Like, I said, is it just the engine?" Or he goes, "No, it's a complete dropout assembly." And I was like, holy crap, for the price, like it was just way too good to be true. So I asked him if he could send me pictures. He sent me pictures, and I literally just bought it on the spot, sight unseen. So, and then I paid for it yesterday, even though I didn't even get to go look at it, just because it was such a stupid price. And obviously, it's a LKQ, it's a big reputable company, so I bought it through them, and then literally just went over there today and picked it up. So that's kind of the short story of that. But like I said, I wasn't really getting too serious about getting something like that, but the opportunity presented itself for like an unbeatable price. There's no way I'll ever be able to find one of those for that cheap again. So Twisted Minds, welcome to Team Boosted. So make sure you send me an email so I can get your care package out. And I promise I will send them out this week. And if you guys just became a new member, I apologize. I've just been swamped. So I do have the Team BMS stickers that go out with your package. So just make sure you give me your email so I have your contacts. Twisted Minds also donated $5 super chat. Thank you. Love your videos. Today's my birthday. Dang, happy birthday, man. Happy birthday. So yeah, appreciate that. But yeah, it's just been crazy just trying to get everything sorted out. If you guys don't know too, and I'll get to some of your questions in just a second. Like I've mentioned, like I'm gonna try to get my place on the market this weekend, and then I have until a couple things. Mo Party is the next event we're going to be at, like the next major one, at least, you know, that we're traveling to. So that's in Bowling Green, Kentucky, September 17th to 19th at Beach Bend Raceway. So I'll be there with the Hellcoda. I don't, at this point, as of today, I don't think it's going to be in condition to like race it. I might try to do like go in the burnout competition or something like that just for fun. But I don't think I'm going to be doing the drag racing because we're still trying to iron out some stuff. Until I know it's 100%, then yeah, the drag racing stuff will be not happening just yet. But either way, I'll be there with the truck. So definitely come out if you guys are somewhat in the area. I mean, or if you're not, just drive out. I mean, I'm driving like something stupid like 20 something hours to get there. So if it's only like a 3, 5 hour or 6 hour drive from you guys, come out, hang out. I'll be there all weekend, so I've got nothing but time to hang out with you guys and chit chat. So definitely love to see you guys there. The other thing too is I might go down 1 week early if I have time, if I get everything on the Dakota sorted out. Our buddy Steve is building a Challenger. So you guys remember Steve from when we went to Carlisle? You probably saw him in some of my videos. So he ended up picking up a Challenger 2010 with a 5.7 RT, and it had like an engine fire, so he fixed all that, got it running, and he just got a Texas Speed cam kit. I want to say stage 1 or 2, but I can't remember which stage, but he got like a lumpy cam, so he wants me to help him put the cam in. So I might be camming a Gen 3 Hemi 5.7 with him the week before Bow Party. So lots of cool stuff coming up, and then obviously we've got all these different swaps. So I pretty much have to, short of that is, I gotta get this place ready, sold, whatever, within like a week or so, because I have to leave here to go to Mo Party probably around September, early September. So I've only got like 2 weeks or so before I have to take off again. So. Let's see. Joe says, what kind of power are you wanting to get out of it? Which vehicle are you talking? We got a bunch of stuff on the channel. I'm assuming you mean the Hellcat or the Hellcoda, but let me know which one you are talking about. I can go from there. Tim says, are you doing a blue or are you doing a repaint? We'll be sticking with the same color on the Hellcoda. I'm debating right now just maybe wrapping it because the paint job is going to take a lot longer. And the body's not really in bad shape. I might just vinyl wrap it myself, honestly, because dropping that truck off and trusting that truck in somebody else's possession while it's at a body shop getting painted and all that stuff, it's a really risky thing. No matter how good of friends or associates or anything they are, it's just the nature of that. Somebody's going to want to take it out for a spin, or somebody's going to come in and take it out for a spin, or something stupid, right? So I might just wrap it a matte blue, like metallic matte blue for now, until I am 100% confident that it's not going to interrupt any of our events. Because that's the other thing. If I was thinking about getting it painted before I go to Mo Party, but if I do that, it's going to be like cutting it down to the wire, and I still don't have the vibration and all that stuff sorted out. So I'd rather have it here so I can work on it and figure all that stuff out, rather than it being at a paint shop and I can't work on it. But yeah, we won't be changing that color on that truck. It's always going to be the Intense Blue Pro. I might wrap it, but that would be the only change. I should probably put this down, this stupid spinner thing, these fidget spinners. Otherwise I'm going to end up messing with it the whole time. Daniel, are you just moving to another place or leaving California? Yeah, we're leaving, so we're gonna go somewhere that's a little more, I guess, friendly for gearheads and stuff like that. But I still want to be like somewhere where there's still a lot of events and tracks that we can go to. But I don't know, it's just getting crazy over here. Like, for example, my water bill, it's just so you guys know, it's just me living here. $300 for 1 month, $280 for water. Like, it's crazy, you guys. Like, I don't know how these people afford it. I mean, I'm not rich by any means. You guys see what I spend all my money on, so I'm not exactly like living it up over here with tons of spare money. I mean, you guys saw I just dropped a bunch of money on that. I've been dropping money on transmissions, like, and I'm only making money from YouTube, and I'm not like one of these huge YouTubers that's got like 1 million subs making crazy money. Like, it's just kind of okay money at this point. But yeah, $300 water bill every month, that's insanity. And all my neighbors, I talk to them, they all their bills are crazy like that too. So, Mr. J Magoo, smash that thumbs up. Yeah, we got 36 people in here and only 14 likes, so definitely give me one of these. It helps me with the YouTube algorithms and gets more people on our channel. So definitely all the videos, all the lives, you guys do me a huge solid, and just make sure you give it a quick thumbs up. Like I said, it triggers the algorithms and keeps all the YouTube stuff happy so that it can send it out to other people that are on YouTube and tell them to come over here and check this stuff out. Mr. Super says you should turn the 5.7 into a bike, stool, rat rod, buggy, or put it in neon. I know. I kind of want to. What I'm thinking with that 5.7 is either put it in a classic, or I'd like to put it in something that we could drift. Kind of where my head's at with the 5.7. Something like that I think would be pretty legit. Or like we put it in like a Mustang Fox body and try to go super fast in it. Something super light. That would be cool. Either way. Lamar, what's up? What's up? What's up? Aunt Jemima. Okay. Hey man, I followed your videos for upgrading the interior map lights and dome light on my Ram. Thanks a ton. It took some time to solder the dome light positive and negative leads, but it's super bright. Awesome, man. Yeah, I haven't even got a chance to do the rear light in my truck, but definitely an awesome mod. So glad you enjoy it. Darren, how fast do you think your house would sell? Up here, list one day, sold the next, and usually bidding war and sells way more than asking. Yeah, so I'm gonna do like no offers until like a certain day or whatever. So I'm thinking if I can list it tomorrow, which is the goal. I still, like I said, today I spent way more time picking up that engine and getting it out of my truck than I wanted to, because I didn't really film the whole taking the engine out of my truck, but that was a whole like debacle in itself. So trying to lift that big engine, like that thing is long as heck. You figure 10 cylinders plus that Tremec on it, like that thing was like 6 feet long. So trying to lift that out of the back of my truck safely was kind of a mission. I used the engine cherry picker, and then we had like a million straps off it and off the tail shaft, and like it was kind of nerve-wracking, but we got it down safely. And then I put it on one of those Harbor Freight furniture dollies, and it broke a brand new Harbor Freight furniture dolly. So I had to like put wood in it, and it was a whole deal, you guys. But luckily we got it in the garage. So Darren, oh yeah, so I answered Darren's question. So yeah, I'm gonna try to hold all the offers until I think the following Monday, just to give everybody a chance to come and look at it, and then we'll see what kind of price we get, and then I can go house shopping, or I might just get that RV. It really depends. So if you guys don't know what my idea is, I haven't. So just so you guys know, I haven't put any offers in on a new house. I haven't done any of that stuff. What I'm thinking of doing is, once this sells for whatever it sells for, and I kind of have an idea, if there's not something that I don't like or whatever, if I don't find anything that I like when it's time to leave here, I'm gonna end up putting a bunch of my stuff in storage, and we'll probably take the Hellcoda in the trailer, and then I'm gonna probably buy like a nice decent RV. I'm thinking like one of those ones that has like the Duramax engines in it. And then we'll just go on the road for a bit until I figure out where I want to move to, and go and kind of adventure and take the camera with me. So I think it'd be a fun little adventure until I figure out where we want to go. So, and even still, I can always ditch my trailer at Holly or something like that with the Dakota in it, and then like I said, just drive around with the motorhome. I could check out some different areas and stuff like that instead of like buying some place that I've never really gone. I can kind of check out some areas before I actually, dive in head first. John says, do you remember how many bolts and bolt size to take off the Hellcoda bed? Yeah, I think there's 4 on each side, and I think they're 15 mil heads. I'm not that creative. Yo, muscle minivan, please, for the people. I have no idea what's being discussed right now, but I need to do the mandatory ask for the minivan. I know. I don't know if I could. Yeah, I don't, like, maybe the 5.7, put it in that, but I don't even know how that would work, because a lot of those minivans, like, they have such short hoods, so I don't know if there's enough room for one of those big Hemis in there. I know there's been the renderings and stuff of the, Hellcat, whatever, minivan, but I don't know. We'll see. I really gotta, like I said, next focus is to move and get settled in or wherever we end up. And then hopefully we have more space. That's the key goal, is more space so that we can be a little more organized. So a lot of the places I was looking at, you guys, pretty cool. Actually, let's do that. You guys comment down below if you guys want to see me show you guys some of the places I was looking at. Some of them are pending already, but let me know if you guys want to see, and I can jump on Zillow and show you guys. So we can browse together, and I can show you like some of the places that I had my mind on that I thought were pretty ideal, or some of the areas. CBC says, where can I get a 5-speed for a 5.7 a 2014 Hemi? I don't know where you'd want to get a 5-speed, but I would just say Wrecking Yard's your best bet for sure. John, I want to replace dash lights in Dakota. It's 97. I don't know the bulb size. I want LED blue. What the heck is the size? I think they're like called T10. I'd have to double check, but yeah, they sell them on Amazon, where you can get like a pack of a bunch of them. Demonic says, you know what is need to convert an 09 front ends? Bumper lights. Demonic, are you talking about, and again, thanks for being a member. Are you talking like convert the 09 front ends to like a 13 and up? Or are you talking like going from chrome to sport? Mr. Super says $280 for water. Yeah, like I'm not even joking. Actually, remind me, I gotta pay my water bill. Yeah, it's stupid. It is stupid. Aunt Jemima, holy crap, that is nuts for your water here in PA. It averages 300 for a quarter for a family of 4. Yeah, it's insane. Welcome to California. Yes, sir. What's up, Brian? Clay, what's up, Clay? How's the progress on your Hellcat, or not Hellcat, but your Hemi swap you got going there? And Clay also says move east is way cheaper. Yeah, I'm thinking around probably like Texas area or Florida is kind of my two big ones that I'm looking at right now. Mike says 28 now. CBC says my water bill is about $40 and my light bill is about 160 North Georgia. That's not bad. Demonic says, oops, 2013 or newer. I haven't done that swap personally, but I'm assuming you're probably going to need a few things. So you're obviously going to need the grill. I think everything from the hood up and the headlights should be fine, but you're going to need the lower pieces. There's the plastic piece. There's the 3 pieces of plastic that hold the front bumper in, so you're probably going to need those. And then you'll also need the rebar, and you're going to need the absorber as well for sure. So I would start with those pieces and try it from there, because that's going to give you most of the stuff. So the rebar is going to mount to your frame rails, and then it's going to give you most of your mounting points for your front bumper. Daniel says, move somewhere where you can live outside the city and have well water, no bill. Yeah, I don't really want to live on well water though. I'd rather, like, I don't mind paying for water, just, $300 a month for one person is kind of crazy. Matt, what up, Matt? Brian says, what would you think a budget, I think it's a budget build a drift truck 5.2 rear wheel drive need in parts for my project? I'm not sure what your question is, but that sounds like a fun project, 5.2 in a drift truck. I do want to build something drift related very soon. Put the ACR engine in S2K. I know, right? Like, imagine we still had the S2000, throw a Viper motor in there. CBC says, I have one of 48 Ram 1500s made in 2014. I love the vids, bro. I have the lifetime warranty, and trans lasted 2 weeks and broke again. Can you recommend a badass trans builder? I haven't dug into too much, transmission builders to be able to recommend that. I think, honestly, you guys, like, Clay Milliken is in our chat right now. If you guys don't know who he is, he's like almost a world famous racer. I'm sure he could probably plug you guys into or make a suggestion on where to go for transmission stuff. But yeah, there's probably some other issue though. I don't think your transmission should be, breaking that fast or easily. So yeah, it definitely should be lasting a little longer than that. Demonic says, move to Vegas so I can pick your brain for my truck. I know, right? Yeah, I've never really looked at Vegas. I don't know. Personally, I consider Vegas more of like a destination spot. Like, every time I go there, I feel like I'm just there for something, and then I kind of want to leave again. But Tommy says, I make a mobile auto shop. I know, that'd be hilarious. Don't move to Illinois. Yeah, it's not really on my list. I don't want to go north. I just want to go east. Dustin says, can I buy your RT stock wheels? I don't have them right now. I might have a set though. I think Jason has a few different sets. He has my wheels right now because we just threw my stock RT wheels. But if you're local, hit me up. Just send me a DM or whatever. We'll figure it out. Mr. Super says, I was just thinking they need to put a Hemi in a Caravan. I know, right? Daniel says, let's check them out. Move to Missouri. A new video is coming out Monday on Baby D. Yes, sir. Yes, I saw you have that company. I'm gonna botch the name. I'm just going off memory, but you have that Arrington Motorsports building your engine and stuff. So that's gonna be awesome, man. I'm looking forward to it. And I do, Clay. Are you gonna be at Mo Party? Because that's coming up soon too. That'd be cool if we can meet there in person. Mr. Super says, Texas, best site or place to search for those parts. I kind of use a little bit of everything. I use a little bit of eBay, a little bit of Amazon, and Car Dash Part. Leadfoot, would that Viper motor fit in a Crossfire? Probably not. Could, but that's definitely going to be a tight fit. I mean, anything can fit, I guess, but it just depends how much work you want to throw into it. Clay's racing that weekend. All right, so I won't see you there. Well, let me know. I'm going to be on the road for a little while, too. It'd be cool to, even if I come out to wherever you are, it'd be cool to kind of meet up with you at some point here when we're traveling all over the place. Leadfoot says, would that Viper motor fit in a Crossfire? Sorry, I already answered that one. Ever consider a front wheel drive project? Could get a 2.4 ED from a SRT4 build something. Would be pretty cool. Maybe eventually. I mean, as you guys can see, like we got a ton of different big engines in queue right now. So we got the 5.7 Hemi that's brand new, long block in the box that we got to throw something in. We've got that extra Hellcat motor. And we've got now that 8.4 liter Viper engine out of a 2016. So I've got like 3 different swaps in queue, but you never know down the road. John, welcome to Team Boosted Platinum. So thanks for becoming a member. Like I said, send me, if anybody becomes a member, just know that send me an email so I have your email address so I can send you guys out your care package. So, and Matt, I didn't forget about your care package. I got to send it out. Like I said, I think you can understand though. It's just been crazy the last few weeks. So I'm going to try and get this place on the market tomorrow, and then I'll be able to catch up on a lot of stuff. Ever consider? Yeah, I answered that one. Bought the truck new and ordered it. Nice. Matt staying in the building. TCI transmission for auto. There you go. So I would definitely trust Clay's recommendation. He's definitely well versed in this stuff as well. Matt says, "What's up? What's up, Matt? Demonic. What do you think about a 5-lug to 6-lug conversion? How hard would that be? I don't know why you'd want to go to 6-lug. Most guys are trying to get from 6-lug to 5-lug. Daniel says, would you possibly sell the Laramie stock rims that you plastic dip? If so, how much? Yeah, I actually don't have those anymore. So I had an extra set that I sold, and then I gave the other set to my buddy. So I don't have those anymore. Toby, when is the SRT10 giveaway for your subscriber? I know, right? I wish I was balling like that. I don't know. We're growing pretty decent. We're almost at like 100K, which is cool, and I appreciate it. I wouldn't say I'm balling out yet, so I can, do big giveaways or big purchases. I was trying to find, there was this Hellcat that was a flood damaged car that I was trying to get my hands on actually before I bought the Viper engine. The guy's supposed to let me know tomorrow. I think it's already sold, but he said it's already pending. But there's a 2015 Challenger Hellcat that's a flood damaged car that's locally. The guy bought it off of Copart, and he gave up on the electrical stuff of it. He says the engine's seized, but we have the engine. So I could always take that engine out, rebuild it, and then put my good one that I have on the engine stand in, and we could Yeah, we could have I kind of wanted to have make a drag car out of it. Not like, still streetable, but not really that much interior and all that stuff. But he says it's pending, unfortunately. But if he calls me tomorrow and changes his mind, that'd be a cool little project. Let's see. We are in Millington, Tennessee here at Boost Motorsports. John Ruby. I'm not that creative says, ever consider a Jeep project too? Jeep stuff's cool. I mean, Jonathan does a lot of Jeep stuff, but I've been so swamped with all this go fast stuff, or it's supposed to be go fast stuff. This is more like go explode stuff. John says, how do we send you an email? Check out the when you become a member, there's a video that it'll send you, or that you can watch, and all the instructions are in there. Dustin says, can you send me an email? Just honestly, dude, it's probably gonna get lost in the comments. I'm just trying to get through everybody's questions, but yeah, send me a direct message or a Facebook message or however you want to do it, or you can send me an email. There's even like a button somewhere where you can click on email. Beto, hey man, I have a Dodge Dakota, not double Dakota, RT99, and every time I step on it in drive, it doesn't push at all. Only when I'm on like 30 miles per hour. Can it be my governor sensor? I don't know what you mean by it doesn't push at all. I mean, it should move, unless you mean downshift. There is a like a kickdown cable on these things. So there is a throttle valve cable, so you need to adjust that so that the transmission knows where you're pushing the gas pedal. So you might have to adjust that. That's probably what I'm guessing you're asking, but it's kind of hard to tell what you're asking. Matt Sang says, Clay Milliken lives close to me in Millington, Tennessee. If you come down, I'll buy you some dinner and hang out. Tacos! All right. Sounds good. 6 lug for aftermarket rims, maybe. I'm not sure. Hey, Zeus says, hey, what's up? I'm new to the Mopar world. How much boost can I go on a stock 5.7? Not that much. So those things have cast pistons. You don't really want to go over 8 PSI. Only way you can go over 8 pounds is some guys will take the pistons out and they'll make the ring end gap a little bit more. Because what happens is if you run too much boost, it'll get a little bit too hot, too much heat, and the ring end gap isn't enough. So if you have a picture of piston ring, it'll end up closing and it'll butt and it'll just pop the top of the cast piston off. So that is notorious on those 5.7s for doing it. I mean, it's got an iron block, so iron block is not going to be your issue, but the cast pistons and the tight ring end gap is what's going to prevent you from running high boost on a 5.7. LG says, what's in the care package for the members? If you check out like the join page, it kind of runs through it. It's like a couple different tiers, but the platinum one gives you a windshield banner if you guys are into that kind of thing, or I can throw in a few other normal size stickers, whatever you prefer. But yeah, if you guys go to click the join button, there's like a little video you can watch and you can see all the perks and stuff. Matt Stang says, I live 4.5 miles from Memphis. Nice. John says, hello. What's up, John? Mr. Super. Create merch. Every purchase counts as entry into raffle for 5.7 or ACR engine. I'm buying a shirt and a hoodie. Heck yeah. Yeah, I mean, honestly, guys, I do want to get in on that stuff. Like, once the Dakota kind of settles down and stops giving me so many headaches, then I'll be able to focus on doing some giveaway stuff and getting more on top of that stuff and making some new merch. So looks like Clay says he's out. All right, y'all gotta go. Stomping the pedal tomorrow. Gonna get some sleep. Awesome, man. I think you mean you're racing, so hopefully you're racing. If so, good luck, man. We'll catch up soon. And I'm looking forward to checking out your video you got there too on your Dakota. So thanks for stopping by. Demonic says, I like the newer 6-lug wheels and also have a chance to pick up some stock TRX wheels for cheap. Ooh. You can always run, I don't recommend it, but there is the option to run an adapter, but it's not really a good idea. CBC says 1 of 48, would love to do a TRX swap. That would make it 1 of 1. The Dakota is amazing, bro. Thanks, man. Jesus says 2020 Durango RT. Yeah, so you're still going to have the same issue. 5.7 in a Wrangler. That'd be cool too. CBC says sounds like MDS. Do you have info on the Brembo swap you did on the Durango? Mine's a Dakota, but yeah, there's a specific video. I think it's like episode 52, somewhere around there. Check it out. There's a video on it. I push 6 psi of boost, and it pushes it. Yeah, I mean 6. You'd probably be able to go up to like 8 pounds, but I wouldn't go much higher than that. John says, is it hard to swap from 6 lug to 5 lug? I would like to switch to 5 by 5.5. It depends. If you're talking about like the Dakota lug pattern, you could probably you can get half of it done by changing out the rear axle. So you could do that, change out the rear axles with a newer Dakota, which does have the 5 by 5.5. But then the fronts, you probably have to get some. There's some companies out there that'll take like a stock wheel bearing and they'll like weld the original holes and then they'll re-drill it. I want to say it's a Moser I saw does it. Anyways, you can research that and you can get those. Beto says, I wish I could be more specific, but on gear 1 and 2 goes, but on drive it doesn't. It takes it time to push it. It's my first truck. Yeah, you probably have to adjust that cable. So if you're in drive and like you punch it and it doesn't downshift, then you gotta adjust that the TV cable that goes to your transmission. You probably have to tighten it up a bit. Dakota, sorry, no problem. Never Loud, what's up? What's up, Never Loud? Off the road adventures. Just thought a 2000 Viper GTS. Oh, just bought one. Previous owner did not drive for 8 years. Dang. Dang. Yeah, the one thing about the Vipers is like I've heard a lot of people say that they'd rather have or buy a car that's been driven than sitting because I've heard like even Viper shops say that they'll get cars in or people will buy cars have like 2,000 miles on them and they'll bring them to him and there's just so many issues like things are leaking, the gaskets are leaking, like leaks all over the place and just nonstop issues, whereas you bring like a car that's got like 60, 70,000 miles on it and there's not much wrong with it because it's been going through heat cycles and being exercised a bit. Okay. Osmar says, Hellcat Miata, it's been done, so I would not be the first at that. CB says 1 to 7 pounds and motor wasn't happy at all. You should be fine with the right tune, but I'm not trying to push you, but I was running 8 pounds on my 5.7, no problem, for a while. I think we even ran up to like 9 or 10, but wouldn't recommend going that high, but I switched my Durango to 5 on 4.5 with custom axles and machine hubs. Yeah, so he did what I was saying. Any recommendations for things to look up or look for? Yeah, I would check out, I have a Viper playlist on this channel, so check out that and you'll see all the different things that I did. You definitely want to get that plastic power steering pump off there, or power steering pulley off of there, because that is known to break and leave you stranded. Upper and lower radiator hoses are definitely a recommendation. The lower one tends to burst. So that's another issue. What else? I would get that shifter off there and get the IPSCO shifter. It makes a world of a difference instead of like stock those cars. Like it's like when you try to shift gears, it's like you might as well just close your eyes and just throw the gear shifter. Like it is brutal to try to bang a gear in it. But changing it out to the IPSCO, like it just clicks like beautifully into each gear. John says you should ride in line with one of your vehicles. I'm gonna do it on my Dakota. I don't know which one I would want. Like my actually does it or doesn't it? The tailgate does. My Ram has some factory Rhino lining on it. I might actually Rhino line. That's a good idea. My last one had the factory like kind of Rhino liner or whatever. But the Dakota I don't want to do because we're not trying to make that thing heavier than it needs to be. The SRT10 I wouldn't Rhino line that because it comes like with its own like SRT. If you guys don't know, the SRT10 has its own plastic liner that goes in that says SRT on it. It's super cool. So I wouldn't be replacing that. My friend here in Memphis, Tennessee, that owns Dyno Speed Racing, he was swapping the crank, rods, and pistons, etc., with ARP bolts and nuts for $5,000 and run low tens all day long on Scat Packs. Damn, not bad at all. I mean, I can see it. Leonardo, would you ever install a 5.7 Hemi on a second gen 1500 as one of your projects? I don't know. I can't see it at the moment. I mean, you never know, but at the moment, I don't have any plans to. Beto, thank you, bro. And plus, it's a performance truck as well. Same color truck like yours. Thank you. I'll try and see if that works. Yeah, let me know. Well, like, you'll know if you go too much because the truck, like, you'll push on the gas pedal a little bit and the thing will downshift too early. So you'll know if it's too loose or too tight. Just look up, it's been a million years since I did it. Just look up TV cable adjustment, Dodge or whatever, and there's a bunch of YouTube videos that show you it. CBC, and by the way, trans went out, lifetime warranty, and dealer fixed it, and lasted 3 weeks, and trans went out this morning. Damn. Yeah, it definitely doesn't sound normal. It should be lasting a lot longer than that. Hey Zeus, are you planning to add more power to the Hellcoder? Yeah, so we will be, like, once we get all the bugs worked out and we get the thing working properly without, any issues with the current power level, then we'll definitely turn things up. But for now, like, priorities, right? So we've got to get everything working good. Matt saying sorry with a Whipple or any type of boost. I don't know what you mean. Does anyone know about or have experience with power stop brakes? Are they good? Yeah, so I did a video where I installed power stop front and rear pads, and like it reduced the brake dust like crazy. So I definitely recommend them. John Taylor, I just got a 383 with a 727 trans with only 46,000 miles on it for my 96 Dodge Dakota. Nice. That sounds pretty good. Off-road says, thanks, no problem. CBC, do you still have the RAM? Not seen it lately. Which RAM? Which RAM? If you watch today's video or the video that I uploaded tonight, you'll see both RAMs in it. So, I think that's what you mean. Like the EcoDiesel and SRT10. Both are in tonight's video. Daniel, how many miles have you put on the replaced EcoDiesel engine? I know you went to PA and back. I think I'm almost like 10,000 miles, honestly. Yeah, it's almost 10,000 miles, and it's been awesome. Never Loud, you should get in touch with Guy Designs out of Texas. He does a real badass interior work. He could probably do something for your door cards and mesh them together. Okay, cool. Check it out. Craig says it would be a nightmare to incorporate it all, but I'd love to see someone attempt to do a Hellcat swap on a Dakota and make it all-wheel drive. Yeah, problem is there's just not that much room up front. That's, I think, the biggest kicker is the truck is so small. There's not much room to fit all that system up there. You probably have to try to just cut out everything and try to put the subframe, the front subframe from or K-member from a Jeep for that idea to work. It would be a lot of work. Not impossible, obviously. I mean, anything's possible, but that would be a lot of work. CBC says power stop is awesome. I agree. Jesus, make the Hellcoder 1,000 horsepower. Yeah, I mean that's definitely in the cards. I just like I said, I gotta get their stuff sorted out. Beto says thank you so much, bro. I hope Palmdale has good shops. I stay out here. Yeah, I think a couple hours from there. If you ever need somebody to work on stuff, hit me up, I guess. CBC says the silver one. Oh yeah, silver one we traded in. So that one I don't have that truck anymore. There's actually a video of us bringing it to CarMax, I think. Yeah, there's a video, I think. I was talking about swapping the internals and going low 10s with boost. I forgot about that. They definitely ain't going low 10s. You never know, man. A lot of these guys are flying on all motor. Like, I have friends that have 5.7s in those Rams, and they're in the 10s. So you never know. Jesus says, love your videos, man. Keep it up. Thank you, sir. Daniel, put another Hellcat in a 4th Gen Ram 1500 crew cab. Probably be doing it on a single cab, to be honest. That's kind of what I wanted to do for the next thing, was I wanted to throw the Hellcat motor into a single cab Ram. But I didn't want to buy it. The reason why I haven't really jumped on that yet is a couple reasons. I got to finish the Dakota, so that's probably pretty obvious. And then I also want to relocate before I buy another vehicle because that's just one more thing I gotta move. Love my power stop brakes on my Volkswagen Jetta. There you go. One more vote for power stop. I am doing all-wheel drive on my 4x4 2002 Durango with a 2018 system driveline and 426. Nice. That'll be a monster. No way on motor. That's wild. Yeah. So that truck that I drove, if you guys, Matt, you probably saw it. So when I went to the track and the Dakota blew up the transmission, and then I made that other video like the day later driving my friend's truck. That thing's in the tens. So he runs high tens in that single cab Ram, and he's no joke, not on spray or nothing. Like I drove the truck. It's fast. So he's on a 5.7 all motor. Like it's kind of gutted. Like it's a lightweight truck, but still a truck. Is the 6.4 intake worth the swap? Single cab 4x4. Yeah, so that's a hot mod to do right now for the 5.7 guys, is put a 6.4 intake on it. It helps quite a bit. So pretty much everybody's on that path of 6.4 intake. So let me see if I can show you guys something. Give me 1 second. Where is it? Okay, I think I gotta change this one. Let's see if I can make this work. Hold on a second. That would be confusing. Is this what I'm trying to... Bear with me for just a second, guys. I don't think I could do it actually. Let's see. Hold on. Might still be able to do it. Let's see. Okay. I think we can do it. So check this out. So if I go to Zillow, I want to show you guys something. Oh, here's like one of the places. Where are we here? Like, dude, check this out. So I was like looking at some of these places. Like, look at this. It's $5.99. Comes with a pool and a huge shop. So who cares about the inside? They got some ugly interior or furniture or whatever. But like, look, massive shop again. Oh, hopefully you guys can see that. So big shop. Like, there's so many places. I prefer to move to Florida, but there's a lot of places in Texas that have big shops. Like, check out this one. So $425, but like, look at that. So nice house. I could park like the vehicles in the garage portion of it. Like, I could put the Viper or the SRT10 in there, and then whatever I'm working on, could go in the shop. So it's kind of a cool setup. And like, the houses are pretty decent looking. So like, check out the size of that freaking shop. Huge yard, so it wouldn't be any issue to like park trailers and RVs and stuff. But there's like a bunch of them, and these are all just like a little bit west of Fort Worth area. I don't think this one has a shop on it. Let me see. No, this one didn't have a shop. There was another one though. Hold on. Let's see. Was it this one? Yeah, so check out this one. So $450. And like, look, you can see this guy's got a big RV or fifth wheel. So yeah, there's a lot of these types of places out that way. There's inside, whatever. Where's the... Oh, he doesn't show inside the shop. Oh, actually he does. So like, look at this big shop. Tall ceilings, so we could put the lift and go all the way up instead of what we're doing now. Look at that. That's a pretty cool little setup. But yeah, so if you guys look, where is it? I can figure this out. So these ones are, let's see. Where it is, back to that. So these are kind of the areas that I was talking about. So like just outside of Fort Worth, you can get that kind of place for decent. So kind of cool. But let me know. Let me jump back to the comments. You guys can Tell me if you want to keep looking at this kind of stuff or not. But I just wanted to show you quickly, like, kind of the stuff I was able to find, which was pretty cool, I thought. Matt Sang says, "Okay, that's nuts. What compression heads? I don't know exactly what they're running. I know they are running ported heads and aftermarket heads and stuff. And I'm not sure on the compression ratio, but yeah, they bumped all that stuff up. But they're on stock short blocks, I believe. So they were trying to squeeze everything they possibly could out of that." Daniel says, "I replaced my brakes with the power stop brake pads and rotors on my 14 Ram. My front right still covers in brake dust. I'm thinking slide pins. Yeah, probably. There is certain versions of power stop pads that are better. They're apparently, I think, the carbon fiber ones. I think they're a little bit more pricey, but those are the ones that really minimize the brake dust. But still better than stock for sure." Josh says, "Next time you are down in Texas with the Dakota, let me know. Would like to meet you in person and the truck." Yeah, definitely. I'll make a post when I'm passing through again. Like I said, I'm gonna be passing through in a few weeks again. I don't know if I'll have time to stop on the way through, but let's see. Mopar says, "Love the videos, man, and that swap is fire. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it." CBC says, "By the way, Pedal Commander, for anyone wondering, with no mods, is worth the money." Nice place, bro. Thanks. Matt Sanks says, "What part of Texas?" I think I covered that. Yeah, so I was just looking just a little bit west of Fort Worth there. Just I kind of want to be a little bit out of the city, but not too far, just so I can go to events and stuff, like go to Cars and Coffee and car shows and that kind of stuff, but not be like in the heart of the city. Big shop, nice place. I agree. That would be 900K here. I don't know where you're at, but yeah, it's definitely be a lot more other places. Sunshine all day. Hey John, hello, hello. Conkadunk. Those prices are crazy cheap compared to where I live in Canada. Yeah, I mean, it seems like a bargain, right? Sunshine all day says pretty nice places. I agree. We'll have to look at more. Mopar, do you plan on taking your lift with you to the new house? I'm gonna sell the lift, so I'm not gonna take it, but I'm gonna sell it. So I'm gonna take it down once this, place sells or whatever, and yeah, just take it down and sell it separately. Because that thing is heavy and it takes up a lot of space, and I don't want any liability of passing the lift on to whoever purchases the place. So I'd rather just take it down. That way it's not on my hands. And if the person that buys the house wants to have the lift, they can either go buy one or they can buy it off me separate. But I don't want it to be like installed. Just because you guys already know people are crazy out here. Do you plan on taking your lift with you to the new house? I think I just answered that. But yeah, I'll buy a new lift wherever I go. What performance mods do you recommend the most? It really depends what vehicle. My answer would definitely change on that. John Taylor says, "When do you think the Mopars or the stickers will be sent out?" I'm gonna send them out this week, so for sure. I apologize for the delay, you guys, but I will definitely get them out this week. So I'm just being completely transparent with you guys because I've just been absolutely swamped. So I'm just trying to get this place on the market, and then I'll have a little bit, and I also have to get the vibration sorted out. But then I'll have a little bit more downtime this week to get back on that stuff. It's just been a little bit hectic. I mean, I'm just being completely transparent with you guys and telling you guys, I haven't honestly had a chance to, because I gotta make those stickers before I can actually send them out because I ran out of just stock of them. So I gotta make them, cut out some time in my day to actually produce the stickers and then send them out because everything's custom. But yeah, I'd rather be transparent and tell you guys I'm just give me a couple weeks to get these out to you rather than tell you guys that they're out in the mail and give you guys some lies. So I'm just telling you straight up, I've just been crazy busy, but I will get them out this week. Z36 Power Stop. He's in Atlanta. Matt saying, did you see my email with my rides, etc. that I sent you? Yeah, your truck is pretty legit, so those are nice, man. Like I said, I just been swamped, but I meant to get back to you. I will catch up to my emails and everything this week. That's my goal this week. Last week was house stuff, and then this week is gonna be Dakota and catching up and getting back on our grind here. Leonardo, Scat Pack powertrain on a Prowler. That'd be cool too. CBC says White Boy has the best question. Where's White Boy? I don't know where that question is. Oh, White Boy. Oh, what performance mods? Yeah. Oh, so Dakota 4.7. I'm not too big on the 4.7. I'll be completely honest with you guys. As far as mods, I'm not too familiar with the 4.7. I haven't had one to be able to, or to need to investigate like what's the best mods for those. Simple stuff though, I would probably say intake, exhausts, the basics, some sort of tune, and I would probably say try to look into the throttle body, see what options there are for bigger size throttle bodies to get that thing to breathe. That would be definitely a starting point, I think. But I'm sure if you type in 4.7 mods, there's probably gonna be a whole bible of people that'll tell you exactly what the best bang for your buck is. But I would be lying to you if I told you what my opinion is. But I would say the ones that I guessed just there would definitely put you in the right direction. CBC says, how do I get a sticker, bro? If you become a member, they're part of that, or they're $5 shipped each. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Love my F-150. That's a sick truck, man. Not gonna lie. And those F-150s, like, I'm not like whatever. A lot of guys are Mopar on here, so. But I mean, I'm just a motorhead. I'm just a truck and car enthusiast. Like those F-150s are no joke, especially with the 10 speeds. Like they fly. So I definitely appreciate them. I like them. If we weren't so heavily invested in all this Mopar stuff, I would definitely consider one. That's for sure. What was I going to show you guys? Oh, there's something I wanted to tell you guys. Hopefully it comes back to me. There was something I wanted to make you guys aware of, but it escaped me just now. Oh, that's what I wanted to tell you guys. So I am thinking of offering like a little service as well, you guys. I saw some other YouTubers doing it. I thought it was really interesting. So I'll probably end up doing this. There's other YouTubers in different fields, and what they're doing is, like, I don't mind like doing these Friday Night Lives and Saturday Night Lives and stuff when I get a minute, but you guys gotta remember too, like I'm absolutely swamped with trying to order parts, work on this stuff, make videos, edit videos, the whole 9 yards, and still have somewhat of a life in between. But another YouTuber for, like I said, a different topic. But what he did was he was doing video requests. And if you have a problem or some sort of issue, or you want like direct advice, what I'm gonna start doing, you guys, and let me know what your feedback is on this. I'm gonna set like a price point. I think opening, like we could get it kicked off probably like $50 for like a 5-minute video. So what would end up happening? I thought it was a cool idea. But you'll send in your question or whatever you want me to talk about, like whether you want to ask me on your truck, car, whatever, your builds, get your advice. And this will honestly be an opportunity for you guys to get some exposure. So you send in your question or your vehicle. Let me know what you want me to answer. And to the best of my ability, I will answer your question. If it involves your car or truck, I can put like an image of your car or truck or your social so people could go check out yours. Your build, and essentially you would ask me a question and I would give you my 5-minute take on it or solution and try to help you guys out. So I don't mind doing stuff like this in the comments, but I do just know, like, not trying to brag or anything, but it's just the reality of it. Like I get swamped in my direct messages on Instagram and Facebook with people asking me for repair help, modify help, like all sorts of stuff, like performance stuff. Like it's just the nature of it with having almost 100,000 subscribers now on YouTube. like my DMs are just like filled with somebody. Hey, I have this problem. Hey, my truck won't start. Hey, my car won't start. You guys name it, and like it's just like boom, boom, boom all day long. So, yeah, at this point, like this is my income. So this is my living now. So I have to be able to devote my time to things that are my job. So I'm just thinking of another way of giving back to you guys. Plus, I think it'd be an interesting opportunity. So like I said, I think I might kick it off at like $50 for a video, and it'll be like a 5-minute video, and I will answer your question, whether it's what do you think I should do for the next mod on my vehicle. Here's my mod so far. What do you think I should do next? Or if it's a repair video or anything really, anything automotive related. Like I said, I'll put your vehicle up on the screen, or if you want to remain anonymous, you can too. But like I said, there's another YouTuber that's doing it, and he's doing it for other stuff. I just thought it was a super cool idea. So let me know what you guys think of that. We can kind of get that kicked off. So like I said, you can honestly use it and it bang for buck, it's pretty cheap. You guys gotta remember we got 100,000 subscribers, so if you're for $50, if you can put your build on my channel, like I think it kind of benefits both people. So I think that guy's prices have gone up since, but I was watching some video where he said like $50 you can get a video, and I clicked on it, and I think he's up to like $250 a video, but I think he's got like 500,000 subscribers or something at this point. But yeah, I think that would be a cool idea. But give me your feedback on that, and then I'll have to set up a website here soon. I do have a website, but I haven't put anything on it just yet. I'll get that stuff going. Like I said, once I get a bit more downtime, like I said, I'm moving, building, gotta go to this race event or Mo Party event. Like it's just crazy right now. I haven't had a chance to like get some of the stuff lined up, but I do want to offer that service to you guys. So we could still get it kicked off unofficially if anybody's interested too. I could still manage that. So if you guys are interested in that, send me an email or a direct message, whether it's on Instagram or Facebook. Like I said, we'll kick off that idea for, like I said, $50 for a 5-minute video. If it spills over 5 minutes, I'm not gonna be upset about it. It really depends what the question is and the topic is. Let's see. CBC says, I think I saw everything. Yeah, Matt Stang with the badass F-150. Yes, sir. CBC says, thanks, bro. I'm going to get a sticker for the ride. Sounds good. Night, bro. Night chat. Wait, you have a life? I know, right? I don't feel like it sometimes, that's for sure. Danny says, bro, live chat. You're the man. Okay, let me catch up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. Are you located in SoCal? Yes, I am at the moment. I don't think it's going to be for long, though. Matt says, cool idea, $50 is cheap. Most mechanics charge more than that to diagnose their problems. Your time is really valuable considering it's your full-time job. Yeah, like I said, I'm thinking of doing that, you guys. I think it'd be a cool idea. If I start getting way too many requests and start getting way too crazy, I might have to change that. But I think for starters, just to get the idea rolled off, I think it'd be cool. It would benefit you guys, get you guys some exposure. Like honestly, even if you didn't have like a problem, you could send me a request for a video. Hey, here's all the mods I have. What do you think the next mod would be? And you could, like I said, I'll throw your vehicle up on the screen if you want that. People can check out your build, follow your build, and then yeah, kind of give you a shout out and give you guys my 2 cents on what I think if it was my vehicle, what I would do next. So let's see. Never Loud says, what did you do before you went full-time YouTube? So I've been in the automotive industry for a while. So for the last, at least for down here, since 2015, I've been in the automotive industry down here. I was a consultant for an automotive company, and then started doing YouTube part-time, and then this kicked off. Rona happens, and yeah, that facility ended up getting shut down. So it kind of worked out. I was working part-time for them, and then they shut down, and their facility is just in Texas. So we kind of parted ways at that point, and yeah, that's what I was doing. It was an automotive company that sold car parts. So it wasn't anything exciting though. It was just replacement parts. It wasn't like any performance stuff, which would have been a little more exciting. But it was cool. No regrets. CBC says sounds badass. I would love to see my truck up there. I would pay for that. Yeah. So if you guys are interested now, like I said, I don't have a website where we can, you add to cart or something like that. But if you guys are interested, send me a direct message or an email, and we can use PayPal, Zelle, whatever, and make it happen. John Taylor says I would do it. Well, like I said, send me that email. We can make it happen. If people start jumping on board, then like I said, it's a way for you guys to get answers to your questions, or have me give you advice on your builds, and also helps since this is my job. Daniel, definitely a cool idea. If this is your full-time job, it makes complete sense. It is. It is. Leon says, did you find the problems? I'm thinking it's coming out of the rear axle at this point, so I'll hopefully have that update video, guys, either tomorrow or Sunday. So I put in the drive shaft, and I'm still feeling the vibration, so now I'm moving on to swapping out the axle. So if the complete axle swap does it, that's the axle that's in my truck right now is going to get shipped all the way back to Gear Effects, and they're going to go examine, like they're going to take everything apart and thoroughly examine everything, all the axles, make sure nothing's bent, because they kind of just, they no fault of anybody's, honestly, but they just we went there to put in the differential and the new gear set, and that's what we did, right? But like now that we have the vibration, now we're suspecting maybe that there might be a bent axle or maybe something else. So they're gonna go through everything. Those guys are like doctors for differentials, so it'll be in good hands. But like I said, if I put the junkyard axle in there and the vibration's gone, then that one's getting put on a pallet and getting shipped all the way to North Carolina, and they're going to go through it and find out exactly what's going on with it. Craig says, once the Hellcoda is done, you need to set up a 3-vehicle race between your SRT10, Viper, and Dakota. I could tell you which one will race for right now, or which one will win. I'd love to see which one will take it. 8th mile. So pretty much, you guys, like, without a doubt, the Dakota will smash anything in the garage right now. I can just tell it's stupid fast. Well, assuming that the Dakota doesn't break. So it might be like the slow and easy wins the race, like the turtle wins the race or whatever. Because right now I don't know if the Dakota would make it mechanically, but if it stays together, the Dakota would definitely win. That was one of the other things. Like the Dakota made my freaking Viper feel slow, like super slow. Dakota for the win. Let's see. Daniel, thank you for the $10 super chat, sir. I appreciate it. Very generous of you. Thank you. Let me know if you have a question you'd like me to ask too. I usually like to give back with a little bit of value where I can too, so thank you. Neville Lau says, very cool, so you've always been a gearhead. Yeah, so, I mean, working in the automotive industry doesn't necessarily make you a gearhead, right? But I've always been a gearhead since I was a kid. Like, I was always taking things apart, and, even before cars, I would take random things apart, right? Like, I would sit there and, take apart a stapler to figure out how it works. Like, that was just me when I was little. So I was always taking things apart and putting them back together again. And then started racing motocross and dirt bikes. I had to maintain those and rebuild 2-stroke engines because I was racing competitively. And then everything started going 4-stroke, so then I started rebuilding 4-stroke engines. Then I turned 16, and that turned into cars. And at the time, it was Hondas were the big car scene back in the early 2000s and stuff. So we were all playing with 4-cylinder engines, building VTEC, B20 VTECs, and doing head swaps and all that stuff. So we were all doing that stuff when we were in our teens. And then always wanted a Viper and got the Viper, and yeah, one thing led to another. Here we are. CBC says, share that Cash App, bro. I don't know if I have Cash App, but like I said, I got all the other major ones, whether it's Venmo or PayPal or Zelle. But let me know if I don't know if Cash App's the more popular one. Either way. Neville Lau says, not many people doing swaps so far in depth to stay OEM. Why did you want to go so meticulous with the Hellcoda? couple of reasons. Well, I wanted to. At the time of doing it, nobody had run the 8-speed automatic transmission, and in order to run that transmission, you needed to run the factory controllers. So I was already gonna run like all the factory fuse boxes and modules and all that stuff. So when we started bringing all that over, it was like, all right, well, I'm gonna have all the electronics to be able to run the touchscreen. So rather than trying to mount the touchscreen in the old interior, why not, try to put the dash in there? And same thing with the gauge cluster. It's like, well, the Hellcat gauge cluster can run if we're going to run all the other electrical stuff. Why not, if we're going to have the Hellcat gauge cluster and Hellcat touchscreen, why not have the dash in there? Try to put part of the dash in there, and then it just kept going from there. So that's how it ended up coming to be. German says, "Hi, Mr. Hellboy. What's up?" CBC says, "I ran a 2013 Camaro SS and stayed door to door, but come to find out, I broke both front axles. Jeez. I did put it in 4 high to launch and not spin, and blew the trans that day. Yeesh. Yeah, that'll happen. Yeah, a lot of guys they'll try running in 4-wheel drive, but they'll sometimes break stuff." Daniel says, "No question, just appreciate the content. You don't have to make videos, but you do so much appreciated. I haven't missed a video since I came across the channel." Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, like, it definitely helps, enjoying what you do. So, and I always got to make sure that I stay true to that, too, so that it's kind of, I think it's hard to, well, maybe not. Let me take it back. I was going to say, I think it's hard to fake it, but at the same time, too, there's a lot of fakers and phonies on here, but I try to be, like, as transparent and possible. Like, a lot of YouTubers will try to, like, I don't know, like, up the intensity, and I honestly I film and act exactly how I am in person for the most part. I think in person I'm probably a little bit more goofy, but I think that's kind of coming out, over the years of being on camera, being a little more comfortable with it. But I definitely crack around a lot more and joke around a lot more. I probably swear a lot more in person too, but just with it being YouTube and this being my source of income, I can't swear on here because then they'll demonetize the video and restrict the video. And when it's, like I said, when it's my bread and butter, and I can't really be swearing on here. So yeah, I try to be as transparent as possible, but like I said, keeping it interesting, keeping it fun. Like I said, I'm definitely thankful, and I appreciate the fact that I can have this as my job at the moment. So that's why I'm delivering on my part, right? So if I see something cool and I get excited about it, I'm sharing that excitement with you guys. So like when I went today to pick up that engine, or I saw that engine, I was like, this would be so cool for the channel. I know everybody that's watching this channel and subscribed to this channel would be down for this. Like, and that's how I go about my day. So yeah, just doing cool stuff, and doing stuff that I think would be fun or interesting or exciting, and buying these crazy engine swaps. Like what madman do you guys know on YouTube that has? I know there's other people, like there's the Cal SRT that's swapping Hellcat stuff. Not to discredit him or anything, but a lot of those cars, he's just got his one car, I believe, right? Maybe 2, whatever. But I mean, those swaps are cool, and I think it's something I do want to do at some point. But the LX platform that he's doing, the Cal SRT guy, if you guys are familiar with him, it's a pretty simple platform. Everything's plug and play, so you can take any LX platform car and you can sit there and swap in, charger, Challenger, dash, whatever you want to put in there, and everything just bolts up. So it's cool in that sense that it's kind of like Lego, but what we're doing is a little bit different. And I want to say it's a little bit more advanced because we're retrofitting a lot of this stuff and it's all custom. Whereas if you get an LX platform and you're just taking other LX platform parts in, everything just bolts up. So like I said, kind of cool that it works that way. I think it's awesome that it does work that way, and it's cool that somebody's documenting it, but our channels are slightly different in that respect. But like I said, what madman has all these Mopar engines, and they're all very different, right? Like the Hellcat engine in the Dakota, we'll put the Hellcat engine in the Ram. Like none of these things are supposed to be in here, right? So, and I haven't seen anybody document putting a newer gen Viper motor into these older Vipers. So that one, like I said, I hope that one gets the excitement that it deserves. The other thing, I saw a really interesting comment from our video today too that I thought was cool. Some people were suggesting, I think I saw it more than once, they were like, yeah, put the new Viper engine in your your Viper, which, you know, we're all for that. But when you take the Viper motor out, like the Viper motor that's in my Viper currently with that transmission, take that out, and instead of selling it, put that in something cool, which I think I'd be down for, because originally I was thinking, you know, just sell it, recoup the money, and you know, that would pay towards the new Viper engine that we're putting in there. But part of me kind of wants to keep that swap because it's, you know, numbers matching for my car. But I would be totally down for putting it in some other project too. So I don't know what we'd want to put it in. Like, I don't know. I saw somebody suggest to put the motor that comes out of my Viper, put that in a Dakota and have a 6-speed manual Viper Dakota. Maybe we'll turn it into a crazy drift truck or something. Who knows? But yeah, I mean, there's all sorts of different stuff. So I think it's cool that, and hopefully you guys think it's cool that, like, I'm like this. Like, I like just swapping crazy things and, you know, having crazy goals and dreams and plans. So yeah, keeps exciting for me, and hopefully it makes for exciting content for you guys. Never Loud says, yeah, same as Daniel. Glad I found your channel. Thanks, guys. That means a lot. CBC, my first mod was the fan delete you did on the Silver Ram. By the way, what tires did you have on that vid? Those are just tire stickers. So those tires weren't anything fancy. They were just tire stickers. So you can get those. I think tires. Go to like tirestickers.com. Like, I'm not joking. It's literally called tirestickers.com, and you can get any size and letters, and you just glue them to the sidewall. I didn't buy it, but when I bought those wheels, they already had those tire stickers on it, but they weren't like special tires. Daniel says, I watched a couple swaps, but when I seen you did the dash and the console, I had to subscribe. It probably become a meme. Me as well, I know, right? You got me wanting to do it. That'd be cool, man. Like I said, I kind of make the videos in a way that somebody could member. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, like I kind of make the videos in a way that's, you know, somebody, if they really wanted to, could follow video by video and build the same truck. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing at this point. I didn't really know if this project was going to get as much traction as it is, but now I literally built a recipe book to build my own truck. So watch, like 5 years from now, you guys are going to see the exact same truck like all over the place. How funny would that be? That would be funny. If you made Hellcoda, you are Hellboy. Mopar, no car, gearhead. Team Mexico. Okay, I'll take it. DIY. Did you see Junkyard Dave build with the Magnum wagon? No, I haven't. I've seen of it. I've heard of it. I just, like I said, guys, I've been so swamped that I haven't even really been, you know, having my own personal time for the most part. I've just been getting stuff done, so I haven't had a chance to watch or catch up on too many other YouTubers, but I'll have to check it out. Put the Viper motor in a Neon. I know, right? Imagine. DIY Shane's at the factory 5 Cobra V10. Jeez. Never Loud. Yes, Viper in a Neon. I kind of want to, like, I don't think I would put that in there. I kind of want to put the 5.7 in a Mustang, to be honest. And the reason why I say that is because the Mustangs, they have a really wide engine bay to be able to fit the Coyote motor in there. And the Hemi is a pretty wide engine, so I think that engine bay would take it, and I think that would be something different. Plus, not to mention, the Mustangs are so widely available that we could build the rest of the car for cheap. So I think that would be cool to do something like that. And I mean, who knows where it would go, right? Like, we could put a 5.7 and put the 5.7 in there, turn it into a drag car, and then once the motor mounts are in there, like if we wanted to, we could technically later on Hellcat swap it or something if it ended up being a big hit. Because once we make all the motor mounts are going to be the same for the Hellcat or the 5.7. It's the same thing. John says, so what time is it there? It's 12:32 and I'm at work watching this. It is, or we're Pacific Standard Time, so it's 10:30 here. Demonic says Fox Body for the win. I know, that would be cool. That's what I'm thinking, honestly. Fox Body, or I mean, I don't mind like the, what the heck is the next one called? I honestly don't know my Mustangs that well. The 94 and up one, the 94 to 98, I guess. I like those ones too, or like the New Edge ones, the 99 and up are nice too. I don't know, any of them really. I just think it would be fun. I think it would be cool to get like a New Edge, like the 99 and up one. I think it's called New Edge. Get one of those and make it kind of look like a Cobra Terminator, but it would have a Hemi in it. I think that would be a pretty, because I like the looks of those with no wing on the back and just like all murdered out. I think they look pretty good. Viper Neon would be doable. Someone put a Viper engine in a Saab wagon. Damn. You should auction the Dakota. The rounded front one. I don't know what gen that is. Yeah, I don't know what the heck that thing is called. So I'm sure somebody knows. Everybody is digging the Neon, bro. I had an SRT4 before. I think it was, what year was that thing? 03 or 04? I had a Stage 2 Mopar SRT4 Neon. It was a pretty cool car. I went to university and drove that almost every day to university. Ofar Cobra, those look nice, like a big cow patty. I'm getting a bed replacement for $225 with tailgate and no rust. Is that a good deal for my 97? Yeah, I would say so. I'd say that's not a bad price. No rust and $225. It's not bad. And it comes with a tailgate. Thoughts on Caliber SRT4? Not my first pick. I've never driven one to see. I'm pretty sure it has the same motor as the Neon SRT4. I could be wrong. I don't know that I've ever really seen one. Everybody seems to try to make the SRT4 Neon fast, but I've never really seen too many of the Caliber ones. You know, the people are driving around modifying the crap out of. Let's see. 5.7 in the new Dart. I know, right? But, alright guys, I'm probably going to wrap up this live. Thanks to everybody that joined. Like I said, if you joined, send me that email. Anybody that gave super chats, I appreciate it again. And I am going to do that thing, I think. Like I said, if you're interested in doing that, you know, $50 for video, we'll kick off that idea just like that. Send me an email, send me a direct message, get a hold of me. I'm sure you guys can find me on social media, Boosted Motorsports, on Facebook, Instagram, wherever, or you can send me an email. And we'll get those videos rolling out. We'll do like a test pilot on it. We'll maybe get a few of them going to see how it works for guys. And it's kind of like a sponsored video, I guess, in a sense, right? But I think it'd be a cool little interaction. We'll try it, see how it goes, and we'll start making those videos. And like I said, it helps pay for some of these parts since we're dropping a lot of coin on this stuff. Like I said, I'm not rich by any means, but I'm just, you guys can probably see, like, anything that I'm making off of this channel, I'm just sinking back into it and into cool stuff that we can use for the channel. So it's definitely an expensive hobby, but it's fun. So I might do another live tomorrow night. We'll see. I'm going to see how far I get tomorrow, but maybe I'll do a live tomorrow. And have a good weekend if I don't see you guys, and see you guys on the next video. Take care.